Hello, everyone. We are here, back in the spooky catacombs. God! The spooky Stop it! We're here in the spooky catacombs. We're here to fuck up some cultists. Salvation's in here. They've referred to something called the Conclave, which we have absolutely no context for. No idea what the hell is that about. We have a key, though, that should get us deeper in some fashion. So I think we're actually gonna have to come way back to there, perhaps. But we'll see. We'll see. I may have saved us all the time in the world by not going overland, but possibly by going underland. I have, in fact, wasted a ton of time. A tuft of hair. I'm so glad I picked that up. Oh, interesting. So, I think I mentioned before that I've never backtracked in this fashion in the past. Oh, the vertical cut is so good. Give me that shot. Oh. Oh no. I'm gonna have to fight that again. Interesting. Maybe I shouldn't have come this way. I liked my very ineffective dodge. So, warriors are a little interesting in that they... Did you die? Okay. They are extremely difficult to stagger once they are in an attack animation. As such, they will kind of keep swinging even when most hits come together. Like that. That would have knocked me over as my fighter, but as a warrior, less of an issue. It's become enraged. Well, too bad it's dead. So this gives us a really surprisingly good way to measure sort of our progress. We've gotten a lot more powerful, both by having gotten better gear and by just leveling up a whole bunch, because we just tore through that guy. And so now that's something I like generally when backtracking is done inside of an RPG, is to sort of permit you that opportunity to gauge your progress. It can be a little frustrating. It depends on how much there is, but this is here in, I guess I will call it Catacombs 2. Normally, since this quest is optional, and as is what I will later call Catacombs 3. Oh no. You don't number them because it's not the kind of game where you have to do revisits. But you can, and I will, because I'm trying to get all of the major side quests. There are loads that I'm not going to do because I'm also trying to not do what would in the board gaming world be described as the degenerate strategy of playing a warrior, which is warriors have a single most efficient attack that literally applies in all situations. Oh, the set of salvation robes. Well, I didn't need that, but it's fine. And that is the jump attack. So the jump heavy slash is really good. It hits a bunch of times. It's this. You'll see me use it a bunch. I really shouldn't be using anything but it, but I find that boring. And I play this game because it's fun. And so I will use it exclusively when I think it's cool. I get to determine what's cool. As in real life. If you didn't know, I'm in fact the literal definition of cool. Hello, Virgil. Don't think too hard on me taking a swing at you thinking you were a necromancer. Or lich.
It grows with the life it steals.
Hmm? ghost. Be gone, ghost. Yes, my truck. I need that. Ah!
Don't allow them to swarm! Clear the blades! Wreath your weapons in them!
Ah. Be gone, ghost. Hey, ghost, did you drop miasma truck?
Slay the lot of them with holy magic!
I love the let's slay the lot of them with holy magic. I think it's a very good call out. Probably the best spell call outs that I can readily remember were in Final Fantasy Tactics. I think randomly a mage will be like the wind that slices the grass.
I haven't spoken a word. Not a word, I swear it. You must believe me. I'd no idea that was the Arisen. How could I have? Please.
Something bad's happening in Taggart over there. Looks like I don't have that key.
Your weapons in them! Switch to fire!
So we have to find another key. We came through this door, so I think we're gonna have. It's gonna be back this way. Ah. Gotcha in the backswing. Heard something. Interventive. I love curatives. Is this where I'm gonna? Is the key actually gonna be to something upstairs? I think it is actually. So that is. I think we got the first key. I think the second key goes to that door. So Taggart seems to be in trouble. Taggart was the man we didn't steal the key from, that we were going to be able to. There we go. That we were going to be able to really mess up, threaten him or bribe him, but we didn't. Instead, we followed Dillan, who was summoned down to the conclave. But first, since he wouldn't need to be coming back, dropped his key behind Arsmith's pub. Nope. Yep. Everybody give me holy, because I sure can't do anything to a ghost. I mean, I can discorporate a ghost. Somebody give me that holy magic. Come on. Do fuck all here. We'll take the gold. Or you can just keep killing them. I guess that's okay. Hey! Leave Senka out of this.
One at a time. May this light be your end.
There we go. There we go. All right. Shackle. Using more of those. I think I'm carrying a bunch of those and really shouldn't be. But what are we gonna do? They're really heavy. That's why I shouldn't be carrying them. Ooh, did I just see the scorched pelta? Somebody pick that up. 4th gem of salvation. I assume that the gem itself had a number on it. That would. There's no chance that gem itself just has a number on it, right? 1 of 5 unique gems required to unlock a peculiar door in the catacombs. I'm psychic. I'm glad that the game is recognizing my canon of me being a time traveler. Knowing about the secret door later in this mission. But you know, whatevs. Am I backtracking? I should be finding another. Clearly not backtracking. Still skeletons. Oh my god. Did I do that? I see why people use the heavy attack. 5th gem. That's not the that is not an earlier number. So we've got 4 and 5. We don't have 1, 2, and 3 though. Where are we gonna find those? Well, deeper into the catacombs we go. Oh, hey bud. These are pretty nice. I will say, having played a lot of Dark Souls, I'm both sad. I'm both sad and happy that I don't have to deal with banging against the walls. That being said, I do really love like, clang, like, there is some disadvantage to using a big weapon inside of a small space. I realize this game already has a lot going on and doesn't necessarily need that, but like some sort of recognition I think would be nice. Skeleton Magi? Really? Did I? Skeleton Magi where? Hey, bud. Oh, I love that I could see its mouth intoning a spell for a moment. Oh! Well, I wasn't planning on going down there, but I might have to. Because if those guys can cast lightning, I can't just stand up here to get away from lightning. Here, one of them casting a spell. Where are they at? Rampages indiscriminate. Go up here? Is there one of the stones up here? Of course there is. Third, counting down. So, here is the door itself. Can I put my gems in? I can. Hey. Well, that's not what I would have expected from 5, 4, and 3. Ooh, someone's casting miasma. Now I've got a holy enchanted sword. These guys are gonna meet their end, huh? Nope. What did I say? Did I say yes? Oh no. Shit. Get out of there, it's miasma.
Are you alright, Master?
No, not anymore. Shit. See, and this is, by the way, why we have adventure elements in our RPGs. Whoops. Remember how I said I didn't intend to go down here? Well, nuts. Hey, this is where we were hearing Taggart earlier.
Just not over with them, fool. Hurry and find the one controlling them further on. Go and...
Oh, hey, Taggart. You're alive. I didn't think it would be possible for me to find you alive.
Learn a new way to fight there, Rook.
Deal with the troubling foes first. He'll probably disappear while my back's turned.
Anytime.
Leave it to me.
Taggart, how you doing? Well, let me see. Taggart, your whole plan was to help the Conclave release zombies and skeletons on an unwitting populace, thus killing lots and lots of people, and considering this is like a political distraction? Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, that's what you get. If I had the Wake Stones, I'd bring you back to life to do you again. You're a real bad guy.
I hear a man's voice.
So, sort of one interesting thing is, so we now know that at least some of, if not all, of the undead that we've encountered so far have been made by Salvation. So they've said that they've made some unknown number of them. Which does kind of open us up to the possibility that undead aren't naturally occurring in this setting, which is interesting. Like, one of the tropes of fantasy fiction is that hey, spirits can be angry and animate the dead or bring back ghosts or whatever. Right now, it's unclear if that's really possible here in Grancis. It's also unclear whether we are experiencing a spontaneous undead are coming because of the dragon, and some undead are being made by Salvation. There we go. Second gem. We're all set. We're all set. Let's go. And I find that interesting. I really like, generally, the way this game is just bog standard D&D. This is a D&D campaign. We even got, like, an almost classic Dungeons & Dragons cover art. Almost even the second edition cover, AD&D cover art there. And just like, oh, hey, let's just do it. Let's just make a D&D game. And then have a very different cosmology. Notice that there aren't exactly clerics per se, but we do have people of the faith, and we're going to go hang out with Kina, and the faith will set you free, my friends. Oh no.
Welcome, Arisen. 'Tis an honor that you've
Ballsack.
come so far to meet us. You here seeking the source of the skeletons? Or have you just come to rid us of a few traitors? My thanks, by the by. I see no call for secrets. It was salvation loosed those bone warriors upon the land.
Oh.
They are an experiment, a vanguard. All in preparation for the day of reckoning to come.
Oh, I see that you shop at Hot Topic as well.
Aye, your bones shall lead the march as the Red Dawn breaks.
Oh no! Somebody fucking give me holy magic. Stop intoning that spell. Oh, well, I didn't need holy magic for you, bud. He detonated.
Anytime.
Well, that wasn't much of a boss fight, huh? I couldn't remember what the fight was at the end of this. I remember the cutscene and everything, and I guess I can see why I don't remember the fight. That's very good. Chomp.
I wonder what's inside.
Ooh, Crimson Teeth. If only I were playing a daggerist. That's a really good, it's a really good set of knives. What's the quickest way out of this place? Realized that I just looked at that. But yeah, I want to cross. You want to jump up there? Oh, fuck yeah. This way I don't have to deal with possibly falling back down to the under area. Now it's kind of neat. If you take the Taggart entrance, you go through this whole puzzle in reverse, and seemingly that is the intended way. As you'll notice that we got the wrong order of the keys, really, because they kind of presume that you're going the Taggart route.
That stench! Repulsive!
Well, I should have known. Whoop, oh no, he's a mine now.
I'll split it open with fire. Undead sleep beneath the earth. It'll be easier going searching this area.
You didn't even get out of your box, huh? Here's our latest zombie unboxing. How's the zombie unboxing going? Well, he didn't get out. Okay, so Ballsack implied strongly that all of our undead problems, literally all of them, 100%, are salvation. Now, we didn't actually catch up with Dillan, the boy who was supposed to go meet up with the Conclave. So we don't really know who the Conclave is. So he thanked us, Ballsack did, he thanked us for taking out Taggart, who was a traitor, apparently. But I don't know. I don't think I care that these guys consider him a traitor. Ah, for bloody's sake. That's what I was gonna say.
It is a troubling sight.
Become a mine.
Learn a new way to fight.
Chop, 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 chop. Let's get out of here. It's not very long. So I don't think we actually have an answer to who the Conclave is. Obviously, it was not just a Balzac. Nobody calls themselves the Conclave. I mean, I don't know. Some characters are pretty out there, I guess, but let's pretend that that's not a common thing that someone could do. Let's not put that in the realm of possibility. Let's assume that if that were the case, then Balzac would have been named the Conclave. Oh, I could have just walked through the elevator. I forgot. Well, this is fine.
Ages ago, before the faith caved to Francis. Few come.
So we're coming out now the sort of north side, the north entrance of this place. We need to go back to Maximilian, tell him how good we did. We also, maybe I'm just using future knowledge of this. There's actually another place we want to go. Over here, we've seen a fortress that we really should go check out. So we're gonna head straight east, as straight east as the land will permit us. We're not gonna get as waylaid by undead as we did last time, not because the undead aren't a problem, but because the undead are goblins during the day, and there are fewer of them because the undead is our punishment for coming out at night. Generally speaking. Oh, an armored Cyclops. That's not what we found last time. I think we found just a... Oh, shit. Hey. Oh, I tried to block, and guess what? I can't do with this. That I actually think is a genuine improvement that they could make, is giving this the great sword block from Monster Hunter. I think that'd be a great improvement. Warriors definitely, I swing hard, I punch hard, I take the hits. I'm not supposed to dodge. I'm not even really able to dodge, per se. There's a lot of passives that we'll be picking up that are going to be things like take less damage while building up an attack. Hey! He's upset because he lost a tusk. I love both of us just wailing on, So we can't knock the helm off because, that'd be too easy. It can only knock the helm off, and it can only do that when it's standing up. So instead, we're just gonna repeatedly hit this guy in the tank, because we can't do headshots. It honestly just really sucks to be this guy. Oh no, he's standing back up. He's gonna knock us over. I think I'm gonna try to attempt to take his helmet off. So what he'll do is he'll try to catch me. He'll fail to catch me. Or he'll shake me off because I forgot to watch my stamina. Buddy, stop shaking around so much. You're making my arms look silly. Okay. So we're gonna sort of pick a spot here that's up enough that he'll use the grab the person on your back animation. Or we'll just beat him to death, repeatedly trying to break his spine. The way the pawns call out, let's have that helm off, I wonder if there was meant to be a second way to get the helm off. Because I don't think even like a strong bludgeoning attack can do it. The final blow, as we all know, sort of to the shin. Heroic. The masterful heroism of the shin shot.
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
Anytime.
Really? All you dropped that one tusk? Nothing else? Loopy sounds. We're gonna actually go to stairs. Oh, that's off to the west. It'll be fine. We're heading east. We can grab this healing spring and drop by it real quick to get our health back. Running out of stamina.
It's massive, and it blinds us to what lies beyond.
Oh, delightful. Oh, do I have empty flasks?
This spring will ease our
Take those.
weariness.
Oh. We will continue east because we want to get to the fortress that's over this way.
Sounds close.
That's That's Grand Soren. That's where we tried to have our midnight rendezvous with the Duchess, but you know, we were interrupted by the honestly like slavering ramblings and murderous rage of a possibly possessed Duke. Unknown. The Duke was shouting about Lenore, his poor lost Lenore, which is absolutely just a reference to Edgar Allan Poe, but also he is not talking about Eleanor, even though Lenore is a perfectly fine shortening of that name. He seems to be talking about a different person, someone that he has wronged and has made regrets towards. I've made a few references to we will develop a beloved at some point, mechanically speaking, in this, and we have a main pawn. Something we learned about from Selena is that it seems that every Arisen has a main pawn. I should actually fill that up. Which is interesting, is that this is a pattern that repeats for all of the Arisen. Asking, is Festi the main pawn of our man, of Duke Edmund Dragonsbane? We found the main pawn of the Dragonforge. We know who the main pawn of Sophia is. Is Edmund Dragonbane? Is it Festi or is it someone else?
Welcome, sir. Though I fear this place affords little hospitality. How do you find playing the role of Arisen, sir? Ah, but I misspeak.
Huh.
'Tis far from play, I know.
So I would note, this guy looks like he's a member of the crew of Edmund's Dragonbane, but that is not the Dragonbane cloak. That's the Chimera emblem that he's got.
I meant only the role of hero must be tiresome work to meet the demands for ceaseless feats of valor. I may have one such task to offer if you've the time and inclination.
Oh, what you talking about, bud?
Pray, allow me to begin with a word about the stronghold.
Oh, do tell.
Given the hold's remote location, those who man it are oft required to remain here for long stretches of time.
You don't say.
Sadly, the worsening dangers that plague the roads have kept all freight from reaching us.
I find that as surprising.
The number of pleas I send to the capital, I receive no response. We're to commence a new regimen of training soon, but morale among the men is dismal. By now, we are a week's food in arrears. Our remaining stores will not last long. It would be a mercy if you, as Arisen, would go and speak to the court on our behalf.
Oh.
And in so doing, an acclaim for precluding a dire crisis in the Duchy's defense. In Grand Soren, you will find a Lord Julian.
Oh, interesting.
His expeditions and supply fall under his charge.
So these are Julian's men. They work for the Duke, but Julian's in charge here, and we know that Julian has been working with Salvation and working with Madeline, and does not seem to be entirely above board. Even that guard over there is wearing the Chimera.
Pray, speak with him, else the other guards within the Duke's castle.
So we have a message to deliver. And it seems to be an interesting one. All of these guys are not wearing the Duke's colors. Not even these front guards. Every single one of them is with this different order. And you might remember that our Fettle was very interested in sort of a rumor of a rogue regiment. And spoiler warning, that is the rogue regiment. And this rogue regiment has asked us to go to the capital and speak to Julian with a very specific request. 1 week's worth of supplies. So let's go get them that.
Snow happy.
And let's go fuck up some snow harpies, who I suddenly realize I am no longer playing a fighter and cannot use the shield thing. So this might be time for me to employ the heavy slash. Oh, that'll work. I'll use light. Hey, stop it. Let go of me. 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 Okay. I have a very bad spell defense right now because I'm just a tank. Hey. And I'm very good at taking punches to the face. I'm not good at taking spells to the face. Hey. Stay down. Oh, hello, little guy. I see that you're in a Salvation Guard, but that's only because your master has poor taste. Who either found you or willed you into being. Hey! Glacial Pinion, a very important crafting item. Glacial Rectrix, which I think is the tail. I should look that up, actually.
What's that?
I love birds. It's a whole thing, and yet I don't know what a Rectrix is. Let's get going, unless we can see something really big in the distance. There are a couple of large monsters that can spawn out in this area. I think they're a little further north, though. Somebody fighting them? No, okay. I have to do something about how much stuff I'm carrying. Okay, I could have left the tuft of hair. So you'll notice I got a passive that allows me to carry more, and that actually has made my very light section of my tab grow in size, thus permitting me to carry broadly just a whole bunch more stuff. Let's see, that's good. I'm at very light, now I can run further and recover stamina faster.
Look over there. Is that some sort of structure?
You mean the capital? Do you mean... Oh, you mean the old garrison. Wow. That's a pretty cool outfit, even though you got the leather headband on, which I think looks stupid.
The road splits here. Let's be doubly sure.
Strong, I think, OG Conan vibes, if I remember correctly. I do actually love traveling the roads during the day, because that's when you get the most pawns walking around, and it's like a pawn fashion show, and they're pretty cool. That one's got the Duke's shield, and the shoulder pads that I think are meant to be kind of
Soon find monsters, Arisen.
hard to describe them.
The road splits here. Let's be doubly sure which will see us.
There's some sort of vague fantasy China stuff in here. Well, not you, obviously. That's a lot, but love these the Harpy robe though. Good choice.
Some quests may require difficult choices.
My assassin wears the Harpy robe all the time. It's pretty good. I've actually outclassed it a whole bunch on my character on my GameCube. I was about to say my Nintendo Switch, but it just looks too cool to pass up having just bird wings. If I continue to be as skimpy with spending money as I have been, I might be able to afford buying some of the fancy gear from Montebank. I think you can find most of Montebank's nonsense gear by doing things out in the world, but I find it easier to just buy it from. I'm gonna tell Maximilian about what I've done, And then we're gonna go talk to Julian. Because there's a little bit more to this.
The stairs ahead lead atop the castle walls.
Plunk. So close.
Day to night.
Skeleton key.
Area feels
That's fine.
completely different.
Scariest thing. Hey there. Yoop. Hey, buddy. Your turn to quest.
The catacombs are cleansed of rats, thanks to your efforts, Arisen. The roads, too, are all but free from the skeleton warriors.
That's not true.
Francis is safe for the moment.
Not true at all.
Documents they left behind shed some light on Salvation's actions as of late. It seems the skeletons were an attempt to bolster their numbers, a thought I do not relish. What's more, it was their own members' bones they put to use. Newly joined believers made living sacrifices.
Oops, now we know what happened to Dillan. He even said, oh, I only just joined. They must really trust me. Well, Dillan, you're a skeleton now.
They were turned from flesh to living bone by some dark art, all as a part of some experiment. The writings claim that bone warriors wrought from living men are stronger than those come from corpses. Even for a cult of madmen to visit such atrocities upon their own. It is a horror, and one now hopefully at an end. Again, you have my thanks, Arisen. Pray, accept this small token for your efforts.
I've gained
Now.
vast knowledge.
That being said, those catacombs will continue to be a problem, so I'm not certain how much Salvation is fully to blame for the undead problem. There are going to be ghosts in a place called Soulflayer Canyon as well, and, well, that implies that ghosts are pretty much naturally occurring. We've got supply and demands. Hey, bud, I'm not going to talk to you. So I can tell him the message. And it doesn't have the same result. Because really, it is Sir Julian you're supposed to give this message to. And let's be really good. They said that they needed a week's supplies. And they needed Julian to hear of it. So let's go find Julian. I thought he would be in here. Let's take a moment to step into the Duke's Solar. Let's rifle through his shit. Maybe I can't get anything out of the Duke's home at present. What's this? Potent green wires? Absolutely. That's mine now. Thorn knife? That's really troubling. Just a very troubling game for that. So he's supposed to be somewhere on the grounds. I don't want to do anything too untoward while I'm, Hey, Fiddle, how's it going? I haven't gotten your letter yet. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I think this person over here is going to be Sir Julian. The other one was, guard. Hey there, Sir Julian.
The captain at the Stone of the North seeks supplies. Very well. I'll arrange for it at once. Know you what quantity he requires?
Huh, weird that he's asking to be very specific about that.
1 week, is it? Understood. No doubt a bit more would ease their worried minds, hmm? Tell the captain I shall add 2 days' supply to the amount he requests.
2 days' supply to the amount he requests.
Oh, and here. I should thank you to give him this. It is hardly much, but I dare say it suits the palate better than dried rations. A gift for the men of the stone. I am grateful for your aid, Arisen.
Okay, so we have a bunch of ambrosia meat to give back to Sir Dario. We're gonna go do that, actually. It seems perhaps a little silly. But we are. Because I have my own reasons for doing things. And that is, the last 2 times I did this quest, I foolishly said enough for training. And another time I gave the coded message about when shit is going to break out to the wrong person. I gave it to the guard. And yes, well, that made its way to Julian, and thus enabled the madness that will follow. It did not give me as good a reward. Also, I kind of want both Julian and Serdario to like me, because the thing that I did not know about until preparing for this very stream. So hopefully Dario will like me enough from doing this favor for him. If not, we can befriend him a bit, because he can give you a useful item. And I want a useful item. I like getting cool things in this game. As you rapidly go from sort of mid-fantasy to high fantasy as you level up and get your armor and stuff. Love the teleport point for exiting these doors is just a little off the ground, so everybody kind of drops in. Just as much as because I think it is genuinely because the game expects to be running at 30 frames per second whenever you go into a cutscene that has real characters instead of being pre-rendered. The characters will pop out of existence for a few frames before and after cutscenes. You just sort of see people pop into existence. Oh, I think that's actually the same person we saw earlier. Interesting. So we're heading back to the... Great. Excellent drawing, folks. We're headed back to the Stone of the North. I'm just walking slow so I can get my stamina back so we can sprint. It's nice to do this trip during the day. It's really a pain to do it at night. We will be doing this trip at night later, probably, because we want to trigger the Nameless Terror boss fights. They're not particularly elaborate. They're just named people who are a little tougher than average, but you know, like a good fight. Nameless Terror is one of the most notoriously like fickle quests. It can just sort of turn itself off at random, essentially. Hey, none of that. Oh.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
To the Stone of the North. Conquest Road. Yeah, you can tell that there are not good guys who live here because it's called Conquest Road. Good people don't name things that.
Every beast has its weakness. Observe closely and learn to exploit it.
We're rapidly reaching the point where I need to sort of seemingly randomly go off venturing into the wilderness, because there's an area they haven't told us to visit that I need to visit before deeply engaging with Aldis's quests. So probably next episode we are going to go into the Cursewood to get into some trouble. Yes, there's a Witchwood, don't get that confused. There's also a Cursewood. Because I don't think it's ever going to send us into the Cursewood. So we've got to take care of this ourselves.
Grand Sorin.
Hey, Dario.
For your trouble, sir. A message from Lord Julian.
Yep.
2 additional days, is it? Yes, I see. You've done well, good Arisen. Your efforts shall not be in vain, I guarantee it.
Here you go.
Something further, sir. A meal from the Lord's own larder, is it? My.
You can choose not to give that.
The men will be delighted, I'm sure. You are kind to have gone to the trouble.
Yeah, buddy, I am actually surprisingly nice and also hate the Duke more than you could imagine.
Prevented a crisis there at Rose.
You've got a yellow thing.
Say, Arisen, you've an uncommon intellect and a shrewd nature to match. Is some manner of fate what caused our paths to intersect? Pray, take this, a humble token of our fellowship.
Why, thank you, the Wind Bluff Tower key. Well, that's very interesting. I wonder what that is used for. I have yet to be taken to Wind Bluff Tower. let's see how we're doing. So we're way over here. We could go grab this port key that we have we dropped over there earlier, and try to take it a little deeper. But we've got some quests to go over. Nameless Terror, we can't chase any further. I can give an idol to Madeline to get rid of this. We have to search near the Great Wall for the conspirators. Oh, damn. Do I need to get rid of Virgil for that? I might. It does want us to go to the Ancient Quarry, so we can go. We can go up there. I'm just never going to get this. It's never going to happen. That's the pile of ambrosial meat that we got given is what gives us this. We're never going to be able to do it. They're too hard to get. 50 war bugles, we're only going to get that by kind of doing some other, doing some kind of silly things. Beware of ambush. The conspirators is really our quest to do here. The one that we don't want to have just disappear on us. And if we're going to do that, I'm going to want to get this port key back.
These parts are proving a greater challenge.
So I'm going to go run north. We can even actually see the glow of the port key. Combat, the only thing that gets me to shut up. I don't exactly get feedback on these Let's Plays, in part because by the time you hear this one, it will have been like 3 months since I recorded this. Because I love this game, and so I'm just not stopping playing it. So I release these 1 hour at a time, currently on a weekly basis. It's gonna put us in sort of a pretty funny place later when I'm like, hey, everybody, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll respond to your stuff. And no, that's not gonna happen because... Hey! That's obviously not going to happen. Because while I'm a time traveler in the video game, because I played this game too much, ow! I'm not a time traveler in real life. Even though sometimes my behaviors might make you doubt whether I'm, Does anybody hear, like, boss music? I hear boss music? Whoa! Hey! What are you doing out here, bud? I love the way he gathers the storm on the ground there. That's one of my favorite attacks. Like, in video games. I think it's great. We are going to want to have a lantern. If they hit him in the wings with flame attacks, or if you tackle them and hit them with flame attacks, or just get enough people on them, you can force them to crash land. It's the coolest thing. That vertical slice just does so much damage. If I can land it on him, especially on his head. We might actually kill this damn griffin. Oh my god. Normally they run away before you can kill them. This one, it is sticking around. Hell yeah. Oh my god, I did not think that was gonna work out. Griffin pinions, a bunch of apples. Oh my god, we killed the fucking griffin. Oh, look at its terrible glowing eyes. Oh my god, I love its mouth. Ah. It's so good. It's such a good visualization of just like, here's the big monsters from video games, and like, RPGs and tabletop games, and you just get to fuck it up in real life, and it's just amazing. Let's go to the top of this hill to that weird purple moat that probably doesn't show up in YouTube compression, where we dropped off our port crystal. Because where we're going, we are going to need it.
They say in times long past.
So here's what I'd like to do. Climb up this hill, get that port crystal that I dropped over here and have never gone back to, and now regret dropping off. Grab it, ferry stone back to Grand Soren. Ditch Virgil, our best mage. Far and away our best mage, actually. This before I forget. Oh, well, I was like, I'll shake my remote to get free. Well, they're not gonna be free. Oh no, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. They can drop you from high enough to kill you regardless of your hit points, and so that's why I panic a bit when they do grabs. As it turns out, birds would pick people up, pick things up, and just drop them to kill them is a real strategy in the animal kingdom, and this game likes to demonstrate why. Because as much cooler as I can get than these things. Okay, where'd you go? Oh, missed. Look, missed. Oh. Depth perception. Did you say death perception?
We have triumphed.
I didn't. Why would I? That's dumb. Up. Grab whatever this in this box. Desiccated herbs, they're pretty good. Let's get out of here. Let's use our last fairy stone that we've got for now to go back to Grand Soren. And next time, I guess we are going to go get that package. In order to do that, we have to do a little bit of preparing because we don't want to have any men in the party when we go in that direction. Because there is a group of people that we want to become friends with who will not befriend anyone who has a man in the party.
This is a place quite restful to my...
So, towards that end...
Our preparations are complete. We ought meet with Chamberlain Aldous.
we should talk to Chamberlain Aldous. Well, too bad. Go kill some chimeras, absolutely. Slay crows, I probably won't pull that off. Because once again, I don't have a ranged shooter. Go defeat phantasms in Soulflayer Canyon. Defeat a bunch of stout undead, absolutely.
Business with the guild, sir?
I love these quests that are just like, do things that you're going to end up doing regardless. Slay a bunch of monsters. They're really useful mechanically because they permit us to, gain... It's essentially, we're giving you free levels to make certain that you follow the leveling curve. That's what's going on here. Let's choose a pawn to summon. No, let's change search conditions. We are going to want a ranger or strider. So let's search that. Gonna have 18 of those. So they're gonna grab, fuck it, 2 of these. So let's see who's got cool names. Ace, cool name. Freya, long time, cool name. I should have checked if they're men or women, but we'll find out. Evangeline, Keanu, and Felicia. Sure. Let's find out if that's somebody riffing on Felicia Day. A thing that might happen inside of a video game like this for reasons. Not that she's a voice for it, but that fantasy-obsessed people really dig Felicia Day. Oh my god, Keanu is trying to do bearded Keanu, I think. I think they're trying to do bearded Keanu Reeves. That's cute. Well, you can't come, because no boys allowed. Ace. Felicia. Okay, That's a pretty rad loadout. Let's view your details real quick. Do you actually have skills? You do. And you've got a full set of passives. You're joining me. Welcome to the party.
Take on any more followers without releasing one of your current companions.
Get out, Virgil. We love you. We'll get you back after we've laid a teleport point on the other side of the world. Have a twig bean. You're welcome. You're great. You're great. You're great. Tell Nick I said hi. And I would say I ask for your friendship.
This pawn stands proud of what we accomplished. May our paths cross again.
Sure thing. You've been with us a long time, basically since the start of the game. Let's see. Freya, you look pretty cool. Ace?
Yes, Arisen.
Are you a boy or girl? Do you say anywhere if you are a boy or girl? Gender female. Well, you're coming with me. Actually, I do need to see whether or not you actually have real skills. Questionable. You have a really crappy set of skills. You have a mage setup on your archer.
Yes, Arisen.
I think you're very cool. I think you look really cool, kid. But I am gonna have to go with someone who actually has.
Yes, Arisen.
Well, okay. You also look like somebody introduced you to. Nut. I can bring another warrior to the party, but I'm gonna want archer.
Yes, Arisen.
A few details. Do you actually have archer skills? Those are all archer skills. Like strength, little strange choice, but sure.
You cannot take on any more followers
Yeah, that's fine.
without releasing one of your current companions.
Stacy, we've out-leveled you. You've done great. Stacy, you're very tall, and we approve of that. Have a large fish. Appearance, can I say very compelling mystique? Sure. Love it. That's how I say you're very tall.
Well worth the effort. May our paths cross again.
Goodbye, Stacy. May our paths cross again. All right. So I guess we're doing a little bit more bookkeeping before we go out on what is going to be a very long journey. We are going to have to go on foot pretty far. So let's go to the inn. Ooh, I said I would journey at night to trigger those things, but may not actually be the case. Let's go over here. Hey, Caxton.
Me, I've no love of magic. The master works all.
Caxton, I got you highest mounted pail. It's not as good. Mind you, it is a hammer. So I got him the highest upgrade his shot can even have. Because we gave him the gold outfit. The golden idol. Now, mind you, I believe that still is going to be restricted by how far we are in the story. Sectional plate is not as good as my honestly cheating armor. Let's go to clothing. That's mages only. This is Iron Vest is the best clothing I can get. I'll take one of those. I will take... what is your wizarding gloves? I don't need those. Iron arm guard. I will take that. Watch me have picked up better stuff. I just not noticed. Iron cuirass. That's oh, cuisses. Right, cuirass is the chest. So that's armor. What's the best legs I can get? What's the best clothing I can get? full chain hosen. Slightly better than what I have. And cape. Now, Knight's Mantle is pretty cool. Adventurer's Cloak has the little backpack. I don't like it a lot much. I might take the Knight's Mantle, even though it's inferior to my current Scholar's Kit. It just looks cool. Maybe I'll wait until I can get like a cool proper storyline cape. Sure. Confirm. Let's change our equipment. Healed pole? Absolutely not. You'll notice that it had really terrible damage, because that's the one that puts oil all over people. Didn't change that. Didn't get those. All right. That's fine. We'll come back to you for some upgrades in a bit.
I hear no one. Have your pick. Any you like.
Let us change the vocation. Senka Kasoon. I should not have leveled her 30 levels as a mage. Oh god, actually, as a mage. Come back. No.
Have your pick. Any you like.
Learn her set skills. Make certain that she has learned all the augments. Absolutely. So your magic stand at the doors. Augments your magic. Oh god damn it. Just damage from magic attacks. I need attunement. So she is going to spend a bit as a. She's going to spend a little bit longer as a mage. Let's see.
Any you like.
Restore items. We're going to change equipment. Because apparently I stripped her naked. Oops. Favorite canopy is better. We're going to give her the wizard's helm. It's good. We don't want any of those. The Bealoot, though, I think is actually going to be really good. It's clothing. Robe of Enlightenment for armor. Let's see. Ooh, Salvation Robes, right. Keep your arms. Do we give you the wizard's boots? Absolutely. Shoulder cape, because they're cool. You'll need the Ring of Jewels. You'll need the Staff Bearer's Ring. Alright. Back to Sylvia. You didn't pick up anything, like, weirdly good. No. Alright. Alright.
What will it be today?
We're going to deposit everything on our persons that is not vitally important. We will try to use that. Don't need the Jewel of Darkness, Dragon's Spit Skull, or Knives. The person we bribed with those was already happy with us. We needed a few of those for Sir Dario if he was not interested in helping us. We don't need the unsigned letter.
What will it be today?
Oh, oops. Senka, sure, have some mushrooms. That's fine.
What will it be today?
Anybody else carrying weird stuff? No, you can't be, because we set them up. We just got them from the ether, so they can't have gear that we dropped on them. Caxton.
If you've caught the masterworks all.
Is there anything? Griffic Victory? Did we really have? No, okay, we don't have any of those things. Horned Helm? Can't be done. Iron Vest? Absolutely. Give us 2 upgrades to that. Iron Arm Guard? Absolutely. We'll do level 2 upgrades to that. Full Chain Hosen. This. Can we afford this? Yeah, absolutely. It's almost nothing. Scholar's Cape is already maxed. Senka. Wool Cloth. Yeah! Capes don't upgrade a whole lot. Wizard Boots are good. Nothing there. Loot. Oh, we got enough miasma shards. Yes. Got to skip all the other upgrades. Really? Oh, okay, there we go. And then we'll be broke, I bet. I think that is all of the prepping we are going to do before going to Soulflayer Canyon. I will need to withdraw those fairy stones. We will optimize this. We will take all of these fairy stones into my possession. Thank you. Well, we'll take one. That's a guess as to how many we will need. All right, let's stay until morning. Then we've got a road trip ahead of us that I think will maybe take us in the direction of the Cursewood. But will definitely take us in the direction of Soulflayer Canyon, my favorite named location in the game. Although the Everfall's really well named. That is some phenomenal naming when we get back to it. But that's gonna be it. Thank you, everyone. We're gonna hunt down this this conspirator's quest and find out the contents of that letter and help Fettel find the traitors in the Duke's court, because some of them are up to some pretty bad business. Have a good night, everyone.